Good evening. I am live. And so are you if you're watching. Unless somehow you're a celestial being. Hello, it is Rick. The tide is really far out. Meat Puppet, hello. Normal and Meat Puppet. How are you two? There's 6 people here, that's great. And welcome to a sunset edition. Looks like this time we're going to actually see a sunset. So cheers everybody. You've made it. Moonbat. Feisty Femme. Hello there, Feisty Femme. And Charles Henry. And Alicia Jane. And Jeffrey Roark. And what kind of cat?
Bourbon cat.
And Bourbon Cat. And Danielle Redmond. Deb Smith. Meadow Maiden. Hello everybody. So it is a lot of glare here. I am good, Alicia. Cheers to everybody. Enjoy the scenery behind me. And welcome to another cocktail hour with Rick.
Friday night edition.
It's Friday the 13th.
We have a wedding going.
We have a wedding that has, they're taking photos. But there was a wedding over here. I think that you might be able to see them. Let me move them back. Got them? And people are coming. A lot of people coming after work with kids for the sunset to enjoy a little more time on the beach. As that time even down here is getting close to the end. By the end of this month, it's pretty much no more common bathing in the beach, at the water in the beach and all. Not that people don't come here, they just don't get in the water pretty much. And you could put on a wetsuit and get in there, but the temperature eventually gets down below 60, and then by February it's back up in the low 70s. So we are at Reddington Shores. It's the name of the city, and it's Pinellas Beach's public area. It's near a bar called the Friendly Tavern. It's across the street, and it's on Gulf Boulevard. It goes along the Gulf of Mexico, and this is a stretch that goes between Clearwater at the north and St. Pete in the south. We're about halfway down from Clearwater.
Dan was singing to us last night. Did you see that?
No, I missed. I'm so glad that he did. I know he was on there. That's great. Was that his trying to help to calm you all? That was very nice. He's got a good voice. Very good. What beach? We already said that.
Somebody went to this, it's called Dolline Tavern.
It is friendly. They have a tiki bar outside, and then they have an indoor bar. They do karaoke and things like that. Some of these things, not so much right now with everything going on. The same thing's going on here. Although the state government relaxed a lot of the controls, in fact all of them, other people at county level people are still being a little bit conservative about this.
Oh, this isn't a private beach, this is a public
Oh, this is a
beach.
public beach, you thought that? Yeah.
Premier's Love.
So yeah, pretty much, you know,
Private beaches in town.
yeah, well, That law is still up in the air in certain areas of Florida where people are still trying to expect that they have ownership of land extending out to the maximum dry edge, I guess. And when the water is at high tide,
Sam, what campus?
uh,
Free drink is always good.
yes, everybody, have a drink of something. You're probably thirsty. Not that it has to have alcohol. That just happens to be my preference at this time.
Better to be safe, Sam. St. Louis Community College.
St. Louis Community College. Well, the one thing about a community college is people are on and off every day. So you come during the day, you get exposure, and then you go back, and instead of a population that's staying on campus in dorms, that might be more isolated. But you can't control the spread easily. Isn't that been proven? I mean, if everybody did obey common sense recommendations by infection control experts to do the mask and to stay away from people, avoid crowds, wash your hands and face frequently, you got to do all that stuff. And you can't stop doing it. And nobody wants to see complete shutdown, but one thing, you weren't seeing people like being military about it in terms of tackling you if you were outside. I think most interactions that had any issues were between a company and its employees and the customers not wanting to be compliant. And they're trying to ensure the best for everybody, and some bonehead, minimal number of people, the Karens of the world, don't want to listen. That's all it is. So everybody be smart. We're here at the beach. We're separated from people. We're okay. You don't need to shut down a beach. It's kind of stupid. It's outside. But if we all were smart when we're near each other, that's the point, okay? And if you're not, then you have less chance to get sick. So guess what? You're safer. It's in transmission mode, it's being spread around. I don't want to get it, do you? I don't want to get COVID, do you? Nobody does. I avoid it. I haven't gotten sick. Avoid it. You can still have fun. A lot of open spaces. Stay away from malls. Who cares about a damn mall? If you need some shit, order it on Amazon right now. Be smart. Free shipping. Yeah, all the stores are doing it now. Even groceries are becoming more easy to get. Fresh groceries to your door. So, I just think it's working for us. It's not that hard to do. Why can't you replicate it? Now, unfortunately, this does, Sir Richard. Hello, Gmail Honda Spalding, Sir Richard. You're funny. I just found out my brother's wife, on her family side of the family, someone was infected. So her brother-in-law, or brothers, brother and his wife. That's right. He's a minister, I think. So I'm sure he's getting a lot of prayers. Yeah, it isn't going well for him. He's having a lot of health problems. He's got blood clots. He's in serious shape. His wife, not so bad, thank God. So, and I've had cousins that had it. So, It's real enough. I don't need any more than that. Stay away from me.
No meat freaks.
I wish. I wish I could do one. I really would love it. Now, if anybody is within a couple of miles and they're a fan and you wanted to sit here on the beach and hang out, bring a chair, be better instead of getting your butt wet, I'd be cool with that. So there you go. Anybody watching live that's within a few miles, come on over. I don't think I'll see anybody, but here we are at Reddington Shores at the Reddington Beach Access. The Reddington one is the one north of Madeira Beach.
Paul says, okay, here I come.
Huh?
She's in New York.
New York, I'd fly down on your jet. What did Moonbat say? Oh my gosh.
Where's your work building, Herman Cat?
So I'm assuming if he's in the nursing home, he's a resident in the nursing home. You know, old Rick knows too much about nursing homes. Man, this is a good drink, honey. Half of yours spilled in the corner. Would it fall over? I'm sorry. You want to take some of mine?
I'm sorry.
What is this about dirty clips of me? Oh, was that on YouTube? Because he's not worried about monetization on that. I guess he was a super chat. He probably did okay. I mean, I love you all, but I don't know why I don't have hundreds of people like that Dan Bell guy. Right?
Okay, I recognize a lot of names last night.
Yeah, we saw a lot of people at Dan's fair who were here. I'm not hating, I just want more love. Like, send me 400, 500 people. I don't know what I could do also. And
You're doing okay, Scott.
apparently a lot of people are disappearing from my subs. I don't know. I mean, a lot. It's less than 100 still, but yeah.
Actually, Mom's not on the beach. She's home, but she couldn't
Hey,
watch it.
Leslie, I didn't say anything was funny about the whole thing. I don't know what happened with all of that, but I talked with Dan about that. And, you know, if you need to try to get him to cancel that donation, you need to speak to Dan. I'll share that you were here and tell him that. But, you know, he didn't want anybody to give a large amount of money by mistake. Leslie, I figured it might be a major impact on you, and I really encourage you to reach out to Dan Belmore.
She contacted her bank. Leslie, I hope your bank will help you.
Yeah, I hope the bank stops the payment. I mean,
Oh no, he doesn't think it's funny, Leslie.
I don't think it's funny at all.
He took up for you. Somebody said you were a scammer. We
Yeah,
knew
I
that.
got on the feed last night, and I found out about it after it occurred, and I stood up for you, that you were no scam, spam, or whatever. Oh, God.
Dan
She
should be
said-
sending that back to you.
Yeah, I think so. But the truth is, he doesn't get so much of it. They took the rest already. They take 35% off the top and give the artist the rest. I know it's a discouraging thing to hear, but nobody's given any super chat money yet.
Yeah, you can cancel PayPal.
I am so sorry, Leslie. It is not at all funny to me. I said so last night, and I messaged Dan about it. I can only imagine you are. I am really sorry for you. You've been so generous, and I love having you as a fan, and I'm sorry this has happened. So again, we'll reach out to Dan. I'll talk to him in about a couple hours anyway. I'll emphasize to him, yeah, we're going to record a podcast. We didn't do it last night because he got into all that. I will ask him about that, Leslie, for sure. And you sent him all your info, okay. Thank you, Susie.
Rotten son James.
Yeah, rotten son. What's he so rotten about? Is he just a little stinker, or is he worse than that? Oh, I'm not drinking beer. This is the Deep Eddy's Ruby Red. Ruby Red
Deep Eddy's Ruby Red vodka.
vodka. All right. So what you said? Your nephew is a handful.
My
Well-
husband's a handful.
Hey, pool fixer. I hope you're right about that. So, if this had happened to me, I don't know what I could have done to change things, but I would have made an effort, and I would be still working on that. That's what I would do. I can't speak for anybody else. I hope you all realize that. That's not what I'm about.
Yes, Susie, they are.
And I would not want anybody to do that and have a mistaken large donation come to me. Because that's not, I don't even tell you all, give me, right? What do? I say if, you can't and you can't, please don't think about it. You don't have to. If you can, you want to, that's great. But if money's tight, please don't donate money to me. It's not that important. I do appreciate it if a person can share something as a thanks. That's my tips. It is tips. I know, $2. I think you always do with 99 cents. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but and I appreciate that. And those little bits do add up, and I have a nice little bit of money, and it's going in the bank to do something, pay for our alcohol. No, to do stuff for the show, for my channel, to help pay for travel and things like that. That's what we do. I don't go out and just blow the money. I put it in the bank. I don't earn a whole bunch, so it goes in the bank. Okay, so donations. I want to recognize now I got Danielle Redmond back again, flying through space to give me a donation from the UK, and Susie with her rotten son James. And thank you so much. Around 80 degrees, but it might be 79, 78 right now.
Yeah, with the breeze, I actually have a towel over my head.
So let me
Oh, from the other side of the Atlantic.
go down a little bit here. Come up a little bit here. All right, like that maybe. Sun's behind the clouds. So I did put on my, I just kicked the, sorry about that, I kicked the whole thing. I'm wearing my colorful shirt today. I know some people think it's like my hippie shirt. Tadasana. Namaste. Would you like to see upward facing dog? You want to see tits on a cat? Hippie Rick.
Dan's probably sleeping right now.
The shirt was from a concert. Warren, Government Mule lead guy, Warren, always forget his last name. He did a series of shows where he played Grateful Dead. No, not Warren Buffett. Look up guitarist Government Mule. Guitarist Government Mule. Haynes, thank you, Warren Haynes. And he did this show with the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra at a pavilion that used to be known as Pier 6. And live outdoor events occur there. And they changed the name of the venue, but it's still there. But I actually haven't been there since it changed.
Hey, Debbie, drink water.
We used to have a connection, we could get free lawn seats. So we were there, I guess, with free lawn seats, and we bought this t-shirt because it was so cool, and obviously you agree. So please honor me by clicking the like button. It may mean you have to go out of the chat and pop back in and then click like if you didn't do so. And if you would, I'd be thankful.
Can you give a shout out to Debbie?
Debbie, drink well.
Walter.
Debbie, drink water. Hello, Debbie, drink water. How was that, Mark? White? Why don't you drink beer? Why don't you drink anything else but water? Are you, Abby? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome. I hope that you look around after this, or you come back and look around and you can see some other videos and or other broadcasts of the cocktail hour if you would like. Welcome. It's great to have you. And Leslie and everybody, I am going to get involved with Leslie's situation with the erroneous donation with Dan later. So I will be getting my nose in it. Okay, thank you, Danielle. And she liked it. And Roland Jogajan. Where did I ever meet you? Well, thank you for being here, Roland. I don't know if I've ever seen you on the program. If you have, I just have missed you scrolling through. And there's Gary Baba Booey, Dean Smith, thank you, Victoria Ludwig. another different name I haven't heard. Thank you, Mark White. And your friend Debbie Drinkwater. Who else do I not see? Oh, AJ Vintage. Kendra, she's here. Hello, Kendra. Bourbon Cat, Jill, and the one and only. Or Jill is the one and only. I think I got that wrong. I'm sorry, Jill. And Bourbon Cat and Dean Smith both got the right answer. And Gmail Honda's Paul. Nirmal.
Does anybody remember Howdy Doody?
Howdy Doody. Oh, what a goofy and sometimes scary looking puppet. A ventriloquist puppet.
Yeah, we're in Florida, Abby.
So, I told this attractive young couple to put a blanket out in view so that there was a little eye candy for the boys and girls. So, before my time.
I figured it was before everybody.
Yeah, Howdy Doody was late 50s. The Howdy Doody show. I haven't had that huge flask for a while, but I do still have one. I had one a long time ago from ADR, and that one got ruined. We left some of that Knob Creek in that flask in the back of Dan's car in the hot heat for a couple of months. No, I'm not drinking it, but let me tell you, Knob Creek will dissolve the lining of the coating inside of a flask. And then it turns black. And then you don't want to drink that. I remember we pulled it out. I think it was with Brennan. And
when it got here, it was a tropical storm. But let me tell you, it was pretty bad. We got water in our bedroom.
Yeah, it did flooding, low level areas. We had like a 4 or 5 foot surge, and it goes over the bank. It goes over the bank, and if you're at level, you're wet. It really messed up North Carolina.
Bye, Roland.
Really swamped them. Thank you, Roland, for being here. Come back, please. Hey, Jack, how are you? Jack Sleperon and Gus Tarballis. And I like ELO, and I have to admit I like the second thing on your list. That duckling YouTube messed up. Oh, that effing. You meant to say the F instead of ducking. I got you. Leslie. She needs her money back. Well, we're going to talk about it with Dan. I will. What a mess. So I'm hoping we have a sunset. As clouds are getting a little difficult, there is something crazy over here. Look at that crazy kite. That little boy is flying it right there. Aww. That's so cute. Oh no, it's going to fall. Oh, it's going up. Wow. My head got big. There. That's better. I blew out the dust. So what? How's the sky? Oh, the sky is so nice. Look at that. Isn't it? Yes. So let's go back down to look at the sea instead of me. How's that? Yeah, let's go a little closer. Let's get down there. All right, there. How's that? Thank you. I love this spot. I mean, it's just like between 10 and 15 minutes from my mother's place where we live down here. Hello, Destiny Glenn. Hey, Kendra. Thank you, Alan and Elizabeth, and welcome. I don't recognize you here. If you're new, please subscribe. I'd love you to take a look at my channel. I am back to actually putting up videos if you are interested, and I put a couple up in the last few weeks. Did one for Halloween, and I just did one for the same kind of scenes you're getting right now as sort of an ASMR. Thank you, Alan and Elizabeth, for a donation. Thank you very much. Huh? I think that they might be, and I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Luckily, I wasn't on the chair, or that would have been really terrible. If I was sitting on that chair, I would have been blown over. What did Bourbon say? Bye, Bourbon. Have some fun tonight. Yeah, I like Knob Creek. It's a very... Okay. Hey, you... Oh. Oh, you will? Okay. Leslie, please send a email to me at rick.adr@aol.com. We'll forward your email address to Romeo's lover. Okay? That way it'll be private. And then you two can talk. So it's rick.adr@aol.com, and we'll send it up there for you, okay? I don't give up on ADR. It's not dead. It's on a long hiatus. But it's kind of a worldwide pandemic thing going on, you know? It's put a wrench into things. Thank you, Jeff. Yes, we know how special it is, and that's why it's not being allowed to die. It's just sitting there on the shelf. Recently, Dan even got on Facebook and posted. He doesn't go on Facebook much, but he does have a really active fan page, totally managed by fans. And I will follow through with what he's saying, which is our next ADR is Las Vegas. As soon as the gates open, things are normal. We're going to be organizing with Brennan and Jake, and I do have one visually. Actually, that fan page was set up by Dan originally for me. And then there's the Rick Serra fan page of Love and Good Vibes. That was created by Haley, a fan in Western Maryland. And if you go to my website, ricksarastar.com, there's two different Facebook links. The one that is pink is a link to that page. My fan page is just called Rick Serra, but the other one, or at the Rick Serra, if you're looking for it on Facebook. This other page created by a fan is called the Rick Serra fan page of Love and Good Vibes. I suggested the name, and then she ended up doing it and creating it, and she created a whole bunch of very cool imaging using like vaporware, or whatever you want to call it. It's really cool. It goes back to season 1, and then it continues in season 2. So you see myself, vaporware. You see me with both Will, and you see me with Brendan. And let me tell you, it's funny. Very funny images. I think that you would enjoy it. So give it a check if you want. Oh. Yeah, it's some kind of a, digital drawing technology, I assume. And there is vaporwave music, yes. It's like kind of a trance or something like that. Is it like Lou? You're saying it's like new wave, it's very old now, slowed down. Like if you want an example of that old genre, remember Ultravox? No? You don't remember Ultravox? Well, it's Ultra VOX. No. Yeah, we, Gmail Honda's Paul, we are going to be having a early Thanksgiving meal with a couple of friends and my cousins from Orlando and my mom, Dolline, and I. Sunday. Yes, Dermal, way back machine. And and trance, I like trance too. Vienna, yeah. Sleep, walk. Sleep, walk. Had to be there, I guess. And then we always celebrate Thanksgiving. That was Gmail. Got to get your hoodie, you're cold. Okay. Oh, chill wave even. No, I'm good. Oh yeah, Midge. Midge-ure. Old Kmart cassettes. Oh, I don't know where I'd get any now. They've all smashed them up. It's with the old merchandise. Of course I have a picture, not right in my back pocket, but I have photos from my entire life. Yes. Tell you what, I'll try to remember. I'll post some old photos of myself on the channel. I am, and thank you, Turbo, for coming. Penguin. Turbo Penguin. Are you trying to say Turbo Penguin, or I don't want to insult you if it's your name. Allie Bagel. Oh, baby photos. I have some of them. A mankini. Didn't I already show you a bikini? That was a mess. How many people saw the video of me in the bikini? I'm still waiting for Finders Beepers to come back with a video of them dancing on a pier. When I'm ever going to see that, I don't know. But I guess I don't have anybody from Finders Beepers in the room, huh? I was thinking of you guys today. Well, Romeo's lover, it's up to you. Yes. You know, this is your life, your time to do what you want to do. And if you don't pick it up and do it, it's nobody there that's going to help you. It's the same with me. Anything, especially when you're retired, you have to almost plan activity because you don't want to get yourself stuck in a, I don't know, complacent and sedate living pattern that you never ever do anything and you sit around and just get fatter and fatter. This is me pretending to be Dan Bell looking like me. Anybody hear that? It's like the picture where somebody said, I'm starting to look like Rick. You're starting to look like Rick, they said, rather. Oh, you think that? Gary Baba Booey thinks that the video of me in the bikini was the best. Oh, the best. And Nirmal's eyes popped out, yes. Stuck in a rut. Yeah, you don't want to be stuck in a rut. Scotch or bourbon, I'm on vodka time. He was right next to me. It's like, what is the kid doing here? Oh my God, he's right next to me. He's going to walk into me? I know. It is a little brighter than this camera may be making you think. Oh, look, there that guy. He just jogged in there just to get in this shot. Can you believe that? Just to get in the shot. He's like my neighbor when I'm on the porch. Remember that guy? Young kid who kept walking back and forth like he did it 3 or 4 times. And it's like the other night, the guy that likes to ride around his little 4-wheel drive tractor thing, riding around the campus. Well, I found out he's actually the manager for the management company. It's a landscaping company, rather. So he's a crew chief. Gary wants me to go back to the whatever that was called. Was it called? It wasn't called the cave.